This is part 2 in our Sustainable Christmas series, and this time we're going to be talking about gifts. We want to give you a few ideas of how we can give and receive gifts in a slightly more sustainable way so that there are less unwanted gifts at the end of the season. Now, unwanted gifts means more waste, which we don't want. We want to be reducing waste as much as we can. First of all, let's talk about receipts. Now, this might sound blindingly obvious to you, but many times gifts are unwanted simply because the size was wrong or the colour was wrong, which could have been fixed really easily if the receipt had been put in with the gift. Now, this is one way just to ensure that you can nail it with your presents. Now, I don't know about you, but I think long and hard about what I buy people for Christmas. I think that I've got it absolutely right. I'm really pleased with what I get, and then I realise actually I don't nail it every time. I often get it wrong. So what you can do is simply go to the cashier when you buy a present. Just make sure that they pop the gift receipt without the price on in the bag with you, and then you can just include it in the present. We don't want unwanted gifts. We want to make sure that everyone's happy here. So, and also we've noticed that there's a bit of a shift recently where a lot of companies are now not offering exchanges unless you have the receipts. Before, if it still had the tag or if it was unused, often you could just swap it up in store, but now they are requiring you to have a receipt. So that just means taking your present to the till, or if it's online, getting the confirmation email, just so that you can include that in the gift. And also it means you could ask your family and friends, like, when you get me a present, please just don't forget to put the gift receipt in. I'd love to be able to exchange it if it's not quite the right size. I know it's a little bit awkward sounding, but it can just save tons and tons of unwanted presents. So gift receipts this Christmas, pop them in, put them in the gift, and make sure everyone gets what they actually want. Another idea for you is, rather than giving a physical gift, why not think about giving an experience? Now, this works really well, I find, for family members, because often, I don't know, like my mum and dad, people I know, they have a lot of things they already want already, and they don't really want another pair of socks or something like that. They might want to just spend time with you and make memories. Making memories is a really, really good gift to give. So rather than having just another object in your house, why not think about a National Trust experience or Thorpe Park, or one of these brilliant places you can go just to create long-lasting memories with your loved ones. This is a really lovely swap to make, and it can be really beneficial for building relationships and community, which is something we really want to be doing over Christmas anyway. So have a think about that. Maybe give an experience this year rather than a physical present to put under the tree. And one of the things you can do with this is you can actually do we can be quite creative. You can make a little printout, a little invitation, wrap it up, make it look really nice, so you can still put something underneath the tree if that's what you want to do. So give an experience, and if you've done this and it's absolutely worked really well for you, we'd love to hear from you, because any ideas are good to share. So have you ever done this? Have you absolutely nailed it with gifting an experience to someone that you've loved over the Christmas time? Last but not least, why not have a think about where you're buying your gifts from? So there are some brilliant ethical and sustainable small brands popping up all over the place right now. And rather than just going down to the high street and buying from big brands that don't show their supply chain, you don't know where they've sourced their products from, why not have a think about buying from small brands that are transparent about where their stuff comes from, and you know that you're getting sustainable products. One brilliant place for this is Etsy. Etsy is an amazing search engine where you can find pretty much anything you want, especially beautiful handcrafted gifts that are so unique and so different from what you can find on the high street. So why not have a go at that? Have a little look, rather than just doing the generic thing of popping down the high street, buying everything from one shop. Have a little look online, or maybe in small local businesses, and just see what they've got to offer. You might find just the most unique and perfect gift there. So why not just have a go at supporting local businesses this year, swapping up a couple of your gifts for small brands to support them this year, which can be a much more sustainable option for your Christmas present. Now, those are just a few ideas. Let us know what you think. If you've got any ideas for us, we'd love to hear from you. So comment below, and part 3 will be coming up soon.